Folks, I don't know how many of you know the motto, 2 states, 1 team. If you're a Carolina Panthers fan, you may know that. It goes back to North Carolina and South Carolina, being on the border there in Charlotte with the Carolina Panthers and trying to encompass both states. And folks, Carolina Panthers have done a great job incorporating North Carolina, and especially when it comes to not recruiting, but drafting players, signing players from the state. I mean, you look at the Julius Peppers, a lot of other big names that have come through. When it comes to the state of South Carolina, the Panthers seem to heavily favor one school over the other. And do you know what that school is? Well, of course, it's the South Carolina Gamecocks. And here we are going into another year with a potential to draft another Gamecock. And as a Panthers fan, at this point, I say just bring them all. Just bring them all over. Make this the official minor league team of the Carolina Panthers. And hey, make him a Panther. Kyle Kennard. That's a guy that I want to talk about. This dude is having a breakout senior season. Defensive end, edge, player. He has 9.5 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, 23 tackles, and 17 solo tackles. His draft stock is rising, and the Carolina Panthers already have 4 Gamecocks. Most in the NFL, they have 4 Gamecocks, but it's not that they have 4 Gamecocks on the roster. They have 4 Gamecocks in their starting, so why not throw in Kyle Kennard? If you're wondering who those Gamecocks are, of course, it would be J.C. Horn, cornerback, Jadeveon Clowney, outside linebacker, edge, DJ Wonnum, outside linebacker, edge, and then Xavier Legette, wide receiver. So if I were to make a case for a South Carolina Gamecock that the Panthers should look at in this year's draft, we're going to start with Kyle Kennard. Now, there's a lot of people on this Gamecock scene that, like, in 2 years, we're going to want to look at as well. But considering the state and the production and where we are, Kyle Kennard's draft stock is up. So if you are a Panthers fan or if you're a Gamecocks fan, how would you feel about having Kyle Kennard on the Carolina Panthers, making it the 5th Gamecock? And these are all starters. That's the thing. That is the thing. And I don't know, not to knock Clemson, but I don't know when the Panthers are ever going to draft a player from Clemson. I even tweeted that out earlier this week to some Clemson fans and said, hey, I'm looking at your draft profile for guys that are eligible. Who on this list should the Panthers pick? And even as I look at that list doesn't look good. No knock on them, because Clemson fans, you're still welcome here to listen to the content as well. But that's going to do it for today, y'all. This is CD. Y'all have a good one.